The truth behind Drew McIntyre's controversial post has major implications on his feud with Punk going forward. Plus, we have a massive update on WrestleMania in London, and I'm going to break it all down for you guys coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, just gotta say, we're on the road for 3,000 subscribers here. We're just 200 away from hitting our goal of 3,000 before the end of the summer. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, you want to keep up on everything that's happening around the wrestling world, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, let's jump right into the first topic of the video today, which is huge WrestleMania London update. And yes, this has been something that has been talked about, it seems like forever. A WrestleMania in London, England. And, I mean, a lot of people have been talking about this over the years, and it just seems like it's something that's going to happen. And now we're getting a report come out about Triple H and Nick Khan meeting up with the mayor of London. And if we just take a look at it here, this is what they have to say. So multiple outlets reported that Triple H and Nick Khan had a surprise meeting this week with Mayor Sadiq Khan regarding the possibility of bringing WrestleMania to London for the first time. And I think this is something that is long overdue. I think they have earned this spot as, you know, a country of wrestling fans to bring the biggest sporting event of the year in WrestleMania to the United Kingdom, to London, England. I think this would be an absolute banger of an event. Obviously, we see All In going to Wembley again this year, and last year the turnout was great, even though the numbers might have been a little bit increased than what were actually into attendance. I think having a two-night WrestleMania event where you can seat over 90,000 people 2 nights in a row, getting you close to 200,000 people in that arena through 2 nights of WrestleMania would just be amazing. I think that these fans have earned this title to be called a WrestleMania, country, a WrestleMania spot. I think they definitely deserve this, and I would love to see it. I think the atmosphere inside, I guess would be the Wembley Arena, would be electric. The football chants turned into wrestling chants would just be unbelievable. The arena would be electric. The match card would be amazing, and I think it's definitely well-deserved, and I would love to see a WrestleMania in London. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I just came back, a couple months ago, went to Clash at the Castle, Scotland, and in that, I guess, 16,000 seat arena, the atmosphere was off the charts. So if you put, about 10 times the amount of people into a Wembley Arena during the biggest wrestling event of the year, that is going to go down as one of the best in history, and I would love to see a WrestleMania in London. I do think it's going to be great in Vegas, but I think just having we've seen the Europe crowds this year, they've been amazing, and having the biggest event of the year in England would be electric. It would just be an amazing event. The crowd would make WrestleMania so much better, and I would just love to see this. It would be great to see London get this opportunity to host WrestleMania. I would just love to see it. It'd be great to see, and I think it's great that, Triple H and the guys at WWE are starting to move out to international markets, especially for the biggest events of the year, and it's just awesome to see that, and I really hope we do see WrestleMania in London. I think it would be a great event, and I just think it's definitely well-deserved for England. So hopefully England, it's coming home, not like the Euros, but WrestleMania is coming home, hopefully in the very near future. But we're going to get into the second topic of the video today, which is truth behind Drew McIntyre's post. And obviously, if you guys missed this yesterday, I mean, this was a huge kind of statement post that Drew McIntyre posted. I'm going to bring it up here now. Obviously, he posted a picture of him with Jack Perry, CM Punk's rival outside of wrestling in AEW. And I think that was, it was just such a great shot from Drew McIntyre to take a picture with Jack Perry to kind of take another stab at Punk. A lot of people have been talking online. This is very controversial. A lot of people thought it was really disrespectful. And I just think it was a great way to build up their feud even more. I mean, oh my God, Drew McIntyre is so good at being the troll. And this is what he's doing here with taking a picture with Jack Perry. It's it's so great. Obviously, he goes around with the AJ and Larry wristband on. He's such a good heel. He's such a good troll. I love Drew McIntyre. But we did today, behind the post, there was actually truth revealed about how this happened and why Drew McIntyre did this. And this is what they had to say here on PW Chronicle. They said there is zero concern of any backstage heat regarding Drew's now deleted photo with Jack Perry. McIntyre and CM Punk are working closely to craft their feud, and all references to past AEW/backstage issues have been given the green light by Punk. So, what I've seen a lot of people yesterday were saying, this is going too far. You know, obviously the whole thing with Jack and CM Punk in AEW where he put him in the guillotine or whatever it was, was a big deal at that time and a big reason why CM Punk left AEW to join WWE. So a lot of people were reading a little bit deep into this and saying this is too big. This is, too real of a shot to take at CM Punk. But here we're hearing today that CM Punk gave it all the green light, which is great to hear. Not just for now, because obviously CM Punk giving it the green light to have a picture with Jack Perry, probably not knowing that he was going to do that. I know Punk was probably surprised by that, is definitely big for their feud going forward, because obviously we're building up to this match at SummerSlam with Seth freaking Rollins as the special guest referee, and now hearing that CM Punk has given CM Punk CM Punk has given Drew McIntyre the green light to, pick and prod at his AEW issues, his backstage issues, and everything that's going on. Obviously, he's giving him the green light about the AJ Lee and Leary stuff. It's just going to build up this feud so much more. And I'm sure on the other side of it, Drew McIntyre has given Punk the green light to go after whatever. So I think this has major implications going forward up until next weekend at SummerSlam, because we're going to see again Monday Night Raw. We're probably going to see a great promo here. I think hearing them talk about a picture with Jack Perry in the ring, if they're allowed to do that, would be awesome. And I think this is going to be one of the best promo battles of the year if we do get it on Monday between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. I really hope we get it, because both of the guys having the green light to talk about whatever they want, that is just going to make for some really entertaining TV and really get more people excited for this match, which are already excited. So it's just great to hear, that CM Punk isn't, hurt by this, hurt by, people talking about his past, and he's just, kind of shoved it off and said, hey, this happened, but, you got to move on from it, and giving people the green light to talk about it in future feuds now in WWE is also great to see, because you don't want to it's happened with Punk before. He was kind of underutilized towards his last half of his time in WWE with the whole Ryback stuff and everything like that. So now hearing that he's giving green lights to talk about stuff like this, and it's just great to see that Punk's kind of changed now. I'm a big Punk fan. I think, even if he didn't give him the green light here, I think it would have turned out great as well. But I think it's just great to hear that Punk's giving people the green light to talk about these things that maybe he regrets in his past, in his wrestling career, and why he took so much time off is because he had so much regret. But I think that him now being able to openly talk about it, have his rival, whoever it is now, Drew McIntyre, maybe in the future somebody else, talk about his past and kind of, pick those nerves of CM Punk to get a great promo and get a great rivalry is going to be big for CM Punk's time in WWE, because if he can go up against some of the greats on the mic during his time now in WWE after this feud with Drew McIntyre is over, I think we're just going to be in for some great rivalries with CM Punk now being able to openly talk about these situations. But I really like this from Drew McIntyre. I think it was another great way for, wrestling fans like me and you who kind of read behind the lines, and to see him post and now deleted a picture with Jack Perry was just another great way to set this whole feud up. But big shout out Drew McIntyre, big shout out to CM Punk for being able to pick and prod at their personal life and pick and prod at their wrestling life during this promo. And I think Monday night is all gonna culminate together into one great promo battle, one for the ages. I really hope that we do see this. I really hope it's not just a run in, oh, I'm gonna beat you up, oh, I'm gonna beat you up. I hope we finally get to see them stand eye to eye in the ring and have just an amazing, kind of back and forth kind of battle in the ring on the mic. I think it's just what we need and what the fans really need. With Seth Rollins in the corner, with a mic as well, kind of throwing some ad-libs in there, I think it would just be just great to see, and I really hope we do see it. But we're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here on the channel, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Paul. Paul says Roman should return at War Games. Now, this is an interesting take, Paul. We've talked a lot about here on the channel about Roman coming back at SummerSlam, where it's all going to, lead up to a big War Games match between old Bloodline versus new Bloodline, and this is just what everybody's been thinking about. We've been talking a lot about it here, and Paul says he should return at War Games, and I really think that's an interesting take, because I think a lot of people want to see him at SummerSlam, one of the biggest events of the year. Only makes sense for one of the biggest stars of the past decade to return at SummerSlam. Makes no sense to me, but it would be cool to see, the OG Bloodline maybe team up without Roman Reigns and go take on this new Bloodline at a War Games match where then Roman shows up. That could be interesting, but I don't really see that happening. But Paul, really appreciate you giving your thoughts down below in the comment section. Means a lot to us here on the channel. And if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps push these videos out to all the fans on YouTube, all the wrestling fans, and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're less than 200 subscribers away from hitting our goal. So if you're not subscribed, help us get us one more sub closer by hitting that subscribe button. And if you want to check out a video we did the other day, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC. We'll catch you in the next one.